People don't have to like you. People don't have to love you. They don't even have to respect you. But when you look in the mirror, you better love what you see.
Hey y'all, what's up? Today's message, y'all, I don't have the handmade cards with me. I forgot them and I took it as an intentional forget because Spirit had like a message that they really wanted me to discuss, and it is pretty heavy today, y'all. So if you need to go get yourself in a grounded kind of state of being, so maybe go take a shower, put on the best cologne or perfume that you got, put on things to make you feel good, and then get you a good meal, get you some good hydration. Whatever you need, maybe quiet the background, put on some background noise, some frequency jams, my personal favorite. Do whatever you have to do to really help yourself get grounded right now, because this message it's not particularly positive, but we're gonna make it positive, okay? So it's nothing against y'all necessarily, it's just the people around you, okay? So we gonna get into it, all right? So the first card, the oracle cards today, I have the Angel Prayers deck. This is key. If I just want to get a quick message about something that's going on, or something like that, I will grab this skill eye right here. It usually always gives me the answer that I need one way or another. So I got two cards today, y'all, two oracles, and the first one is trustworthy friends. Affirmations: thank you, angels, for surrounding me with people I can trust and love. And the second one is signs from heaven. Thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. So, and then for the cards, we have the Queen of Swords and the Fool, and the Moon and the Eight of Swords. So today, y'all, the message is giving listen to your body, listen to God, source, the universe, whoever you pray to. Listen to, most importantly, your intuition, because that's where source gives you the messages. And look at your surroundings, pay attention to your surroundings, what's going on. Look at that person and that person, how they move. And these next couple of days, y'all, just try to pay attention to what's going around, okay? We're in this time period, this season. Pay attention to who's around you, what's going on, how they're moving, anything like that. If you guys, of course you might already be doing that, but in case you're not, in case you kind of like, oh, I trust the people around me, like really kind of observe what's going on around you, because trustworthy friends and signs from heaven is the first thing that came out in the oracle. And I just feel like maybe you need to reanalyze who's around you and who really is trustworthy and who is somebody you can rely on. And with the signs from heaven, it's listening. This to me is listening to your intuition. Like the signs, like how is that person moving? If you feel an ick, if you feel like that person is doing something that just don't sit right with your soul, that means that they got to go. In the last video we talked about your environment and major key, and this is part of it, is people around you, and they, in my opinion, they oftentimes make the biggest impact, because you can make your space clean and everything like that, and that really helps, making your space clean and making sure you're organized and everything like that. But the people around you are the driving force. Like if you're surrounded by people who just aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, or they are not on the same path as you, and you know they're doing things they shouldn't be, etc., etc., they got to go, y'all. Or you just don't interact with them as often, or put boundaries around them, because these people often lack boundaries. So put boundaries up. And boundaries not a wall, okay? A boundary is not a wall, at least not in my opinion. That's not how I do it. I feel like a wall is like kind of, I wouldn't say an unhealthy way of doing it, but I feel like a boundary for me is like, especially going into, I'm a heavy empath, and if I go into like a crowded room or a place where there's a lot of people, before I go into that space, I will put up a shield around me, a shield of protection, in order to shield myself from whatever's going on there. Because you know what I'm saying, y'all, a lot of people aren't intentional with it. They just going through it. They're going through it, so they're not really where they're supposed to be. They're not vibrating at the place that they're supposed to be at, and you know, they can come off a certain way and they don't realize it, but it does sometimes impact, especially somebody like me who's a heavy empath. So like I said, a boundary is just putting up a shield around yourself, just a shield that you can put down. It's easy to put shields, are easy to put down. Like, I love you, or I care about you, but you just gonna have to just stay there. I'm gonna be here, and you know what I'm saying, we good. Just you not where you're supposed to be right now. That's okay. But I have to do this. I have to be this person right now. You know what I'm saying? So, yes. And also confirmation in the messages with the Queen of Swords, the Fool, the Moon, and the Eight of Swords. It's giving like, y'all, the Queen of Swords especially, it's like you guys are trying to take charge in your life, trying to do something, trying to go somewhere. Shout out to you. Yes, babe, do that shit. I am here for it. You're trying to make something of yourself. Like, you have your eyes on the prize. You're the Queen of Swords, okay, babe? And the Queen, to me, is, so maybe you guys in healing, or something regarding the emotions, or maybe you are a feminine energy, of course, watching this. But femininity, the feminine energy to me is, of course, the emotions, everything like that, but it's also creativity. It's also like, you know, your creative endeavors, you want to express yourself, things like that. The Queen to me is always like the feminine aspect, because we have feminine and masculine, as y'all probably know, because y'all smart. But for me, the feminine part is the creativity, the emotions, you know, the fierceness. Okay, I don't know why I got that, but the fierceness. Okay, so, well, I mean, period. The Queen of Swords is fierce, babe. She fierce. She's on her throne, and she got the sword. She don't have a wand, and she don't have a cup. She got a sword, and she will cut your ass. Watch out. So, anyway, so yeah, the Queen, she's standing on her throne, and she got heels on, period. I don't think any of the other queens in this deck have heels, but she do, because she appears, you know. Because who won't tell me what, when, or where, or how, or why? I'm the Queen of Swords. Anyway, so, and she got her hands out like this with the sword in her hand. She goes, sorry, I'm being ridiculous, but and the crow too, and the like, she just gives me like firm, okay, and so you know what I'm saying, the Queen of Swords is yeah. And for the Queen of Swords, like, any of y'all are air signs out here, so y'all might be an air sign too. Y'all might have the air sign struggle. I'm an air sign, so and this is a struggle for, I feel like, a lot of air signs, because we're outgoing, we're like so cool, and like so like we, you know what I'm saying, but we also have that air sign, cut, cold, especially in Libras. We're represented, I think we're the only sign that's represented by an object. So when it's time to get cold, ice, colder than ice, okay? We drop it like it's not hot, but it's cold, man. So stupid. So like that might be y'all as well. Y'all might be an air sign out here, specifically a Libra, or you might have a lot of Libra in your chart too. So if y'all haven't checked out your birth chart, you totally should, and get somebody to read it. I also read birth charts, very basic reading. I'm not somebody who's like, oh, the conjunction of the, I don't know any of that yet. So we're getting to it, but very basic. I can run it by y'all real quick. The link in my Shopify is in my description. But but this is the air sign struggle, because we want to be friends with everybody, and you know, as intelligent as we are, sometimes we can get wrapped up in you know, just like the friendship and the love and all of that crap. And the next card is the Fool. So for me, that also is the next message, the Fool. So you guys, like I said, you might just, you know, you probably had these people around you for a long time, or you know, you've trusted them for a long time. It might be family, maybe people that you work with for a really long time, and you guys are kind of like, they would never do that, or maybe you wouldn't think that they would do certain things. You maybe think, okay, people are capable of doing anything, but certain things you didn't think they might be capable of doing. And this is probably what they're cooking up in the background. You guys aren't really necessarily aware of that. And so yeah, and then the Moon and the Eight of Swords here. The Moon is the shiesty card, in my opinion, okay? As you can see here, they're like, oh, the moon, or whatever. Even the moon, it's like a peaceful stillness, but also she's kind of like, don't bother me. I'm chilling, I'm sleeping, I'm resting, I'm in my solitude. And and this is the other side, the positive and the negative, you know, the sun and the moon. So but they're going towards this, right, on this pathway, both of them, and with masks. That's funny. Maybe that's why I didn't look at this card good enough. The moon is looking like that because these women are out here in masks. Like, you come into me, the moon, with a mask, and that's probably what y'all like. Here's the thing: these people are probably coming to you with a mask or whatever, and this is probably the because I think this is the, like, I guess, outcome, or whatever, not necessarily outcome, but the ending of this story here is that these ladies here, they got masks on and they're trying to approach the moon. Okay, and little do they know, something else cooking up behind them too. They trying to come to the moon a certain type of way, but something else is lurking behind them. Like, joke's on you, boo. Okay, joke's on you. You thought you could come to the moon with some whatever, and then on top of that, you know what? Exactly. You try to come to the moon with masks on, and joke's on you. Look at that. That shit crazy. Who is that looking at the window? So anyway. That's the thing, y'all. Somebody around you got a mask on, or is approaching you a certain type of way, and it's not who they truly are. Or it might be a group of people. It might be, like I said, y'all, really listen to these signs, okay? Look at the signs around you. For my spiritual community, my spiritual ladies, fellas, and all around in between, okay? The signs, so the angel numbers. If y'all don't know about angel numbers, which you'd love to know, I would also love to inform you. I'm totally here with the education, babe. Okay, and there's so much for me to learn as well, so we can do an exchange. But so my angel numbers, like I said, people's actions and stuff, just pay attention to actions and what they're saying versus what they're actually doing. Like, okay, people can say one thing, but what you need to really be paying attention to is the actions. The actions, Faye. What are these people actually doing? Are they, they might say that they love you and all that jazz, but what are they doing? Are they actually saying it with their actions? So that's the thing. Listen to that, okay, and watch that and how they're moving. And I'm not one to test people, y'all, because I feel like, or intentionally test people. Like, I feel like the opportunity will come anyway. So you don't have to put out a test to see if they will, whatever, because I feel like the opportunity will come for them anyway to show their ass. They always do. People like that always do. They're always not too cunning and not too whatever. So so pay attention to that. Just be fully aware, be grounded in it. Go take everybody from, because when you guys level up, like we talked about last week, when you guys level up, like people will, they see the potential in you before oftentimes you see it in yourself, and people will try to set you up according. Not saying that's what this message is, but this might be to somebody out there. They see that and it's like, they're like, okay, well, because they might see this one day, so let me move things accordingly so that they can't or they won't or whatever. Let me try to stop things in their track because they're insecure and whatever other stuff they got going on. So we're all, we're all insecure in a way, y'all. It's just oftentimes people really let they demons show and they inner struggles show. And I feel for those people, but you gonna try to stop somebody's success, man? Ooh, that's crazy. And so, y'all, with the last card, the 8 of Swords here, there's so many butterflies out today. I don't know if y'all have seen them flying around, but like, there's so many butterflies. I'm totally here for it. So, and the 8 of Swords is there's so much in this card. But for this being the last card, they're all around her. She's tied up and blindfolded. It's like, and the first card was the Queen of Swords. So, and the last card is the 8 of Swords. It's like Queen energy, like, dun, 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 I'm here, I'm out here, yeah, to 8 of Swords, like, caught up. Definition of caught up, like, girl. Yeah. To me, that's like, guys, it's like you are not aware of, you're not aware of something that's going on in the background right now. So I feel like just pay attention. Just pay attention, be observant. And this isn't a message of like, don't trust people, y'all, because we all, you need to trust. Not people who are like, I don't trust nobody, are people that have so severe what's the best word? Obstacles? Blocks, I guess. Blocks that they have to take care of. Because when you don't trust anybody, that means you you gotta kind of be a healthy in between. It's the balance. So obviously you have to be observant of what people are doing. It's not, you trust people, but then you also observe as to what they're doing and what they're saying and how they're moving and stuff. And like, I feel like in a certain situation, I feel like this message is like for somebody who, there's just a certain situation you guys really have to be paying attention in. Like somebody gonna show their ass, and you know what I'm saying, you gotta pay attention, okay? So, like I said, you trust people, but you are also aware. Like, you just know that people gonna fuck up sometimes. But people who have an agenda against you really gonna do it, okay? They really gonna do it. And you guys are smart, you guys are capable. Obviously, you guys are out here, okay? You are out here trying to make changes, trying to do something, okay? Trying to be swift in some sort of endeavor or something, guys. You're trying to do something, okay? Especially in the creative department, I feel. And the source energy is quick, so you guys trying to be swift about something, or something swiftly coming up, or that also might be it too. Like, this might be something coming up very quickly, an event that's coming very quickly. So, or something, or you guys get what I'm getting. I'm rambling at this point, but anyway, just pay attention, y'all. Pay attention, and it's somebody who is close to you, okay? It's somebody who is close to you. So just nothing to be, you know what I'm saying, necessarily worried about. I pray that, I pray for y'all for strength. I pray for guidance. I really do. And because people around you, like this, you know, it can hurt, like when it's friends and loved ones and stuff like that, y'all. But just know that it's for your protection usually. Because you don't want these people around you anyway. And although it sucks and it's sad, and it, you know, it's a process, but it is a process of life. And unfortunately, it's just something that comes with it. I'm very sorry for y'all, but for somebody who, I'm gonna keep saying this, is somebody who has had to cut lots of people out of my life and just distance myself, put a shield up with people, cause, you know, as people close to me, even consider family, that, you know, I just have to just keep people at arm's length. Doesn't mean I don't love them, it just means that I just can't be real close to you, you know? So, you know, even if something that's whatever's going on or whatever is going to go on, y'all, like, just know that you can just keep people at a distance. You don't have to necessarily cut them out of your life completely. Just, they serve their purpose, or whatever, but now it is time to be somebody kind of in the background. Like, you no longer at my circle, you in the background. Like, you know what I'm saying? So your inner circle has to be your inner circle, and not everybody can be in your inner circle. So that doesn't mean you don't care about them and love them. They just can't be in that position anymore. So anyway, y'all, like I said, I'm praying for strength and guidance, and I'm sending you love and everything, because sometimes that can be tough, but you guys got it, and it's always a blessing. In the end, you might not see it now, but it's always a blessing. And I pray for many, many more positive blessings, okay? So, I love you. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I'm gonna catch y'all later. Yeah. I pray that y'all have a wonderful, marvelous rest of your day, night, evening, morning, whatever time you're watching this. And you got this, bae. You got this. Don't anybody tell you otherwise. Okay? And these are just guidances. This is just guidance to help y'all along y'all journey. This is a journey, and the journey isn't always positive, bae. So, but it will be in the end. It'll always be positive in the end. You just have to sometimes get past certain obstacles that, you know, people want to place in our lives. But in the end, jokes will always be on them if they really trying to put harm on you. And you guys, that's last note, and I'm gonna shut up. Not me losing my last thought. I was ready. It was a really good last thought too. Damn. Somebody had rolled up in the background. I just, damn. That's what I was gonna say. Period. I told you I was gonna come back to it. So y'all, like, what people are not aware of, like people say karma, but let me tell y'all something, like especially in the spiritual community, y'all, karma can come in a lot of different forms, and sometimes, I would say most of the time, no, I wouldn't say most of the time, let me not act like I know the universe's ways. Karma can be instant. It can be instant gratification, or it can be throughout time. And sometimes it's not one full instance where they just get it. Sometimes these people, y'all, depending on what they do and how you're protected and everything like that, can suffer multiple times throughout life, and will constantly get messages for, like, I guess, slaps in the face from the universe and whoever directs the balance. Karma is a muff, okay? And so y'all, you don't always have to take the grrr route, okay? Trust that karma will handle their ass, because it will. Sometimes you won't see it right away. Sometimes, y'all, it might be a long time from that one instance or that one event, but trust me, babe, they will feel it. They will feel it, okay? Just trust. You don't seek revenge, because the universe will handle that ass, okay, accordingly. Trust me, I have seen it. People that have done me wrong have every single one of them, it has been a full circle moment, and the circle just keeps going on and on, okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? People, you don't have to just trust it. Just trust God, like we talked about last week. Trust that karma gonna handle the ass, because it will. It might not be the way that you all want it necessarily, but it will be the best way that suits that person in that instant, that circumstance, especially when these people are aware, okay? Especially when these people are aware of what they're doing. Okay, so you don't think there's going to be an outcome from that? Like, that's funny. Get ready for that justice. All right, y'all. So that was my last what. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in today. You got this, bae. If you need support and protection, pray for it. Your whoever you believe is around you, spirit guides, ancestors, God, whoever you pray to, the universe, they got you. So you got this, okay? You have got this. Do not worry, but pay attention to what's going on around you, okay? Much love to you. Yeah.
Hold me, wait. I just need some space to move around, find my place. So I'ma move out my way. Hold me, wait. I just need some space to move around.